Hi, I'm David Cantor, and I'm with the law offices of David Michael Cantor, and welcome to my blog. Today I'm going to talk about Sheriff Joe Arpaio and the Board of Supervisors claims that he misused up to $80 million of Maricopa County funds over a 5-year period. Basically, this report has been forwarded to the U.S. Attorney's Office so he can be investigated. What happened is the county manager, David Smith, and also the deputy county manager, Sandy Wilson, stated that they have what's known as a trust policy. That's where they take it on faith that the county officials will manage their own budgets correctly. Unfortunately, what they found in their review of Sheriff Joe's management of the funds was that he wasn't allowing them to let auditors examine their books. Well, once the federal investigation started, they finally were allowed to audit the books. And they found that in the detention fund, that is money that is restricted to detention operations, that's the jail, that basically this sales tax generated by the voters was for jail items such as food and detention officer salaries. Instead, Sheriff Joe and his group were using the monies to pay for deputies who were working patrol, not at the jails, using for salaries and in a public corruption investigation. That's when Sheriff Joe was attacking the supervisors and various judges. They found that there was a $16 million annual discrepancy that could go back 5 years, totaling as much as $80 million. They found credit cards that contained unusual expenses. They found that there was thousands of dollars in food, hotel room upgrades with spouses, a $5,400 expense for lodging and entertainment for officials from Honduras, a $62,000 expense for stays in luxury hotels, $2,200 expense for the Disney World Yacht Club Resort, and also $1,600 for a portable generator that would light up the Sheriff Joe tank that he got, that he uses for advertising, a sheriff with a tank. I'm not making this up. Extradition costs. The Maricopa County Attorney's Office spends between 3 to 6 times more than other jurisdictions for extraditions. That's where they go to another state to pick up somebody who was caught and bring them back to Arizona. Inmate cash. Discrepancies in the accounts where inmates put money on their books so they can spend it in the commissaries. They found that most often cash is missing. And when it's discovered that, oh, lo and behold, we lost an inmate's cash and he caught us on it, they reimbursed it through this fund, and where they're not supposed to be doing that. Outside bank accounts, get this. They used a bank account outside of the government's accounts for jail enhancement and anti-racketeering funds, okay? Basically, they put the money there so it couldn't be audited and it couldn't be seen. In other words, what's been perceived as a second set of books. And they found a $500 carriage ride was paid for out of one of these funds. Now, the sheriff's office said, quote, "We don't have a second set of books. It's not intentional. There's no subversion involved." Well, I don't get it. What is a government agency opening up separate bank accounts with separate credit cards and doing with our taxpayer money? Well, I guess the U.S. Attorney's Office is going to get to the bottom of this. Once again, it's no secret what I think of Sheriff Joe and his entire organization. I don't think they're on the up and up, but that's just what I think. That's my opinion. Tell me what you think.